Hey guys, and welcome back. In this video, I will guide you on how to develop a dynamic website that produces a new image with each refresh. To accomplish this, we'll utilize the expertise of ChatGPT and create the complete stack, utilizing HTML and CSS for the front end and Flask with Python for the back end. HTML or Hypertext Markup Language is a markup language that is used to create the structure and content of web pages. It is the foundation of every web page and provides a basic framework that helps web browsers to interpret the content of the web page. It is used to define headings, paragraphs, tables, images, and other content that make up a web page. CSS or Cascading Style Sheets is a style sheet language that is used to define the presentation of web pages. It is used to define the layout, colors, fonts, and other design elements of a web page. CSS helps to separate the presentation of a web page from its content, making it easier to change the visual style of a web page without modifying its underlying structure. Python is a high-level, interpreted programming language that is used for a wide range of applications, including web development, data analysis, artificial intelligence, and more. It is known for its simplicity and readability, which makes it easy for beginners to learn. Python can be used for both front-end and back-end web development, and its extensive library of modules and frameworks makes it a popular choice for building dynamic and scalable web applications. To create a dynamic website that displays different images every time it is refreshed, we can use Flask, a Python web framework that allows us to build web applications. So, to go ChatGPT and sign up. Next, type here, generate the code for Python Flask server with /route, that randomly selects a random JPG image from a designated folder and add it to the index.html file and return index.html. Once the prompt is executed, ChatGPT creates an app.py file that contains the code for the Flask server. However, we may notice that the code generated only applies to the server and not to the HTML index file. To generate the code for the index file, we'll need to prompt ChatGPT to do so. Let's type, create index.html file also. After prompting ChatGPT to generate the code for the index file, we can copy both the app.py and index.html files and paste them into Visual Code Studio. From there, we can edit and customize the code according to our requirements, including the HTML layout and the Flask server code. Let's start by discussing the project structure. The main folder for the project is called Dogs, and it's where everything related to the website is stored. Within this folder, we have a static folder, which contains all the images that we'll use on the website. Additionally, there is a templates folder that holds the HTML file, which is the user interface for our website. Finally, we have the app.py file, which contains the code for the Flask server that serves the website. The static folder contains a collection of random images downloaded from the internet. However, we can replace them with our own images. When we run the code, the Flask server will host the website on the local host with port 5000. We can copy the IP address and paste it into a web browser to view the website. Every time the page is reloaded, the Flask server randomly selects a new image to display on the website. To add more functionality to the website, we can use CSS. We asked ChatGPT to add some style to the website, such as making the background blue and making the images more responsive. This means that when we resize the website, the images will also adjust to fit the new size. After the code is complete, we copy and update the index.html file to add the new functionality to the website. We need to restart the web server again to apply the changes. We can simply copy the updated files into Visual Code Studio, run the app.py file again, and notice that the image now covers the whole website. To make our website accessible to everyone, we'll need to upload it to the cloud. We can use a platform called pythonanywhere.com for this purpose. First, we need to create an account and log in to see the dashboard. From there, we can click on Web and then add a new web app. Next, we select Flask as the framework and choose Python version 3.10. It takes a few seconds to initialize the web app, but once it's done, we can click Go to Directory to update our Flask file. We'll need to copy the source code from Visual Studio and update the file on the web server. Next, we create a folder called Templates in our working directory, where we can upload our index.html file. We also create another directory called Static to upload all the cat images that we have. Once we've uploaded all the necessary files, we can run our web server by clicking on Web and then reload. We can use the website address to access our website, which is now available online for everyone to see. Thanks for watching this video on how to create a website with ChatGPT. With the power of technology and a bit of creativity, you can create something truly unique and engaging. So, what are you waiting for? Start building your own website today and let your imagination run wild. On this note, like this video and leave a comment down below. Subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon for such awesome videos, and see you in the next one.